Take these broken wings and learn to fly. Oh, hey, I didn't know you'd be there. Set up and make this business in a day. This business is so simple, a caveman could do it. They invented fire, and that's pretty impressive to me. The first part is going to be building the business. What? You have to build a business to make money? I just want to make 10,000. Well, if you don't have anything to sell, if you don't have a business, how can you do that? You can't. You can't. You have to build something. You're like, dude, get on with it. Okay, I'll fucking get on with it. Fine, let's do it. The first step is to find what you love. For me and for this business, what I love is being around beautiful women. And you're like, dude, I'm not into adult films. I'm not into OnlyFans. What's going on here? Part 2, where I show you how to make $10,000 a month. This is going to make sense. But essentially what I love doing this is designed as a tutoring, teaching people languages. And what this really is a consulting business. It's hard to write with this thing here. And essentially, I'm not tutoring anyone. I'm not teaching anyone. We're going to build a business. And after that, all I'm doing is hanging out with beautiful women. Part 2, where we are making easily $10,000 a month. Now, this is step 1A. Very important. Is you're going to get one of these. This is called a folder. And what you're going to do is then get one of these. This is called a Sharpie. And you are going to write on this folder, expenses. This is the word you're going to write. Now, going forward, every dime, every penny that you spend, put the receipt into that folder. I need to make 10,000. Guys, at the end of the year, you have to do something, and it's called taxes. And taxes are like the government kind of sticking this pen up your butthole. Luckily for you, if you keep track of every dime that you spend, you can write it off on your taxes at the end of the year and save yourself a big fucking headache. If you like losing money, stop watching here. Step 2 is find a business name. Easy. All you're gonna do is you're gonna go to my friend ChatGPT and say, give me 20 business names for an online business that teaches Portuguese. And then you go through the list and then you find a name that you like. Porto Learn. What does that mean? I don't know. I just like it. It's simple. It's got scalability to it. Boom. That's the name that I picked. What you're gonna do next is go to Wix Domains. We're not making $10,000 a month yet. See if that domain name that ChatGPT gave you, if you love it, if it's available on Wix Domains. Wix Domains, it's gonna, boom, Porto's. I don't know why I added an S in. As you can see, this name is available. So what are you going to do? Get it. Why would I do that? Domain names get taken so fast. If you find a name that you love, you better buy it. And I teach people how to build their online business in Wix because that's what I'm proficient at. And guys, I'm not going to teach you something that doesn't work, that I've never done it before. You got it? So you're going to buy this domain name. And guess what you do after you buy that domain name? You take the invoice and you put it into this folder right here. Again, we're saving money. We're doing this legally, professionally. Yeah. So business names, Wix domains, find the name that you like. ChatGPT, you just saw me do all of that. Now, number 3, you're going to create an LLC. And guys, you could do an LLC in about 10 fucking minutes. So don't, Chris, we gotta make money. I'm poor. Let me just explain why you need an LLC. It's because of this simple word right here called traffic. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people visiting your website. What does that mean? It means with increased traffic comes increased risk. And what are we gonna do to protect ourselves? We're gonna create an LLC. Stop being a pussy, make an LLC. Let me explain this in a different way. This is you. This is the LLC you are going to create. You are just managing. So if there's a dickhead over here and this guy decides to sue your LLC, it's exactly that. He's not suing you, he's suing the LLC. So whatever the LLC owns, let's say like a laptop, it would be, I don't know, like a fucking desk. He can sue the LLC and only take what belongs to the LLC. So like your house and your car, all of that is safe, simple. But, big time pro tip, Big pro tip. Get yourself a new phone from Walmart for 80 bucks. A new email, bought your domain. You set up an account with Wix and they can set you up with the business email. And it's like $6 a month. Very cheap. An address for this business. How do you do that? Well, all you do is you go to the UPS store and they lease out mailboxes for you and you buy it for a year. That's it. With all of this little money that you spent, you put it into your folder. Saving money. Now, guys, if you have gotten through to step 3, you have more or less built your business. I said it's 6 steps. I said it's easy. Did I lie? No. Let me just show you something else. Go to Zen Business here, start your LLC. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm priced a little too high for them, so they couldn't sponsor me. Pro tip, they're gonna try to upsell you on a bunch of shit that you don't need. What you do want is this EIN number that Zen Business can get for you. And you're like, dude, what is an EIN number? And by the way, why am I not making $10,000? So an EIN number, so you have a social security number. Your LLC has, you guessed it, an EIN number. Essentially, it's a social security number for your LLC so the IRS can keep track of your LLC's taxes and keep screwing you. But you need that. Got it. What is step 4? Step 4 is you make a business bank account. You dumbass. You're like, dude, I'm still not making $10,000 a month yet. I'm still not hanging out with beautiful women. You're over here talking about EINs and expense folders and all this bullshit. Guys, you need this. Let me break this down for you. Number 1, you're protecting yourself from all this fucking traffic you're about to get and start making a bunch of money. You need to protect yourself. Number 2, you got to separate your business from your personal life, you know? You want hundreds of people blowing up your personal phone? You want to be bumming around with a Gmail on your website? Like, what the fuck is this? Gmail? I ain't buying from this company. No. You got to separate things. You got to be professional. Create your LLC. It takes like 10 fucking minutes. Business bank account. Very simple. This is why we got the EIN number. Let's go to your local bank and give them this new EIN number for your business and your LLC's articles of operation, organization, a fucking form from your state saying your business. Bring these things to the bank and then boom, you have a business bank account. Go to the bank, it takes you 10 minutes. We are going to step 5. We are so close to having this business created. And then you're still thinking, I'm not making $10,000 a month. You're not showing me how to do it. I'm like, dude, we almost have a business created in an hour. 5 is creating your digital product. And as I said, I'm not doing jack shit but hanging out with beautiful women. So people want to learn Portuguese, they go through here and then, they meet with a tutor over their Zoom, that is the product. So for this business that I said is so easy to make, we just skip this step. Done. There's no fucking digital product. We're not making an ebook. We're not making a course. And step 6 here is making a landing page. This gets a little into the marketing side of things where we start making money. I want to show your bitch ass this landing page in about 10 minutes. This landing page has to hit, has to work. And this is the simplest landing page I've ever built. It's probably the most effective because it does everything right. Thinking, okay, Chris, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're looking at something. I modeled my business after this business. Interestingly enough, people, this business is valuated at $500 million. And this is their landing page. Pro tip, whatever niche you're going into, Google it, pick the top 5 sites, copy them. Probably paid someone $300,000 to build this for them. I'm going to show you how I did it real quick. See the picture of this woman right here is I went to Pexels and they just give you free pictures that you can download. And then I went into Photoshop and I just edited this and I added a little psychology to it. I made this picture a little darker and this one a little lighter and this one the lightest. Her eyes, if you can see, are going into the direction of the book my lesson button. Another thing here is you can see her hand right here working on a laptop. The psychology of this is you are looking at this image and you are saying, oh, okay, This is my tutor. She looks professional. She looks well put together. If when I book my lesson, I'm going to have a tutor similar to this, right? Book my lesson. It makes people more incentive to click because this is the way we think. Give me mine. And right below that call to action button, what you have is social proof. This trust pilot review. Now you can't actually just copy and paste and put this in here. That'd be illegal because you don't actually have. Here's another pro tip. Find 50 people that you know, friends, family, coworkers, the bum at the park on the bench, and say, hey, I'd like to give you a free membership. And then you just get 50 reviews and wink, wink, they might give you 5 stars. I don't know. And then over here, people type in their email before they book. You think, why can't people just book? Guys, if you get people to put in their email, even if they don't book, you are already making a list. So now that you have their email, you can target them with email marketing. It is the best online business marketing known to man. Why? It's free, and it's the hottest clients that you can possibly reach. So that's essentially the landing page for this site. I told you this was easy, guys. That's step 6. We just built a business. That's how easy it is. Now, back to the question. Dude, I'm broke, man. This is all well and good. It all makes sense, bro, but like, how do I make money, man? And you talked about beautiful women. Dude, the only beautiful woman I saw was... So, part 2. Now, what I'm going to show you is exactly what I would do with this business. But you could take this formula and apply it to many businesses. Find 50 tutors in Brazil. And what is the average cost of an English tutor in Brazil? You're getting around 65 reais. So, they're charging $13 US an hour to teach. We are going to be charging $80 an hour. You see how this is making sense now? We are actually going to give them $20 an hour to tutor, doing what they're doing already. So our cut really comes out to $60 an hour. There has to be 5 lessons a day to make $10,000 a month, or roughly $100,000 a year. And again, we're not teaching them. The tutors are. So every time you get clients, you put it into this private chat, and then one of these tutors can take the client. And because they're professional tutors, they know, and they can sell themselves, people are going to keep coming back. And that's how things move exponentially. Everything is good. The only thing that's left is getting clients. And this is very fucking easy. Organic social media. You're thinking, dude, I gotta learn how to... You don't know anything about business, and that's fine. That's why you're watching this video. You would think, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to TikTok. I learned Brazilian Portuguese, right? Something like this. You're like, okay, then I make a bunch of content like this, and then, you know, someone's gonna buy it. But it's like, no, that's not what you're gonna do. You are going to find the broadest range that will work. Girls, Brazilian women, girls, kind of weird. That these videos, 3 million likes, let's see. So she has 288,000 followers, 9 million, 4.2 million views, 7.4, you know, on average, 200,000 views. Siri, open calculator, you bitch. Let's just be ultra conservative here. 1 million views a month, which by the way, those accounts I just showed you, they're getting way more than that. 1 million people, 1 million views. Let's say 1% and they visit your site. You set a flag here and it says, you know, visit site. Those people click and then they end up here and then they book their lesson. 10,000. And out of the 10,000, I wonder how many emails you're going to get. We're not even doing that here. We're going 5% of the people that then sign up out of the 10,000, out of the million, equals 500 people every month. This is a conservative number. And we are making $60 on every sale. So 500 times 60, $30,000 a month with 1 million views on one platform. And we're not talking even about the compounding of people that have repeat lessons, as I drew right here. And that's how things move exponentially. This would be my entire market. Hire a model. You spend the entire day at a mall, at a beach, at a soccer game. I'm not teaching anyone. We're going to build a business. And after that, all I'm doing is hanging out with beautiful women. And you would film them and you'd say, what's this? Oh, that's an apple in Portuguese. So the guys are going to watch because it's a beautiful woman. If I learned Portuguese, I could go to Brazil and pick up a beautiful woman. If you're a woman watching, you're thinking, I'm learning Portuguese. It's very interesting to me. This is an awesome online business that would be very easy to set up. Online business is easy once you realize it. Once you learn this stuff, it's very easy. But if you click right here, you can see how to make an in-video ad for your business similar to mine. Guys, let's be honest. The economy sucks right now. On top of that, you're probably working a job that you don't really like just to pay bills, just to get by. There's no reason today. Anyone today can create an online business doing the things that you love to do. You can literally make money doing the things that you love. If you want to replace your current job with your own solo online business, click the link below and we will teach you how to build your own solo online business. Start getting paid to do the things that you love to do.